Just lock my door.
Oh, he's got to lock his door. He's
There we
about
go.
to do some private stuff. Wait, why am I here?
I'm on camera.
All right, guys, welcome back to episode 3 of M.B.D. Mijo and Big Dog. I am Big Dog. That is Mijo. Look at him.
I am Nicole.
He shaved from the last episode? No?
I have.
Dude, what a
Right?
guy. I think so. He's checking right
Yeah.
now. Did I shave from the last episode?
Yeah. I just did this a couple days ago. So
Yeah, you don't got the little thing here and the mustache, dude. It's gone. Well, the mustache is growing back already. I also shaved since last episode, but they're stubble already. So, dude, it grows back fast. It just doesn't look nice.
we're just grown adult men.
Yeah, we just hair. It grows
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah, huh? Dude, don't look at me like that.
Right.
Dude, but
Right.
yeah. The last time we were here, what did we talk about? Talk about some controversial stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, not really. I wouldn't see it as controversial.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember what we spoke about, so I'm just gonna
But yeah, last time was a pretty long episodes, like 50 minutes, almost an hour. Pretty good, in my
It was
opinion.
50 minutes.
I
Yeah.
bet I did some research on some podcasts, and I see that most of them are like 40, 45. So I was like, I've done good. Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah. So it's like good background amount of time. Usually people get stuff done within an hour. So if you guys listen to this while you're working, appreciate you. If you listen
Or
to
while
this
you're
while
cooking.
driving, cooking, everything.
Taking a dog out for the walk.
Oh, dude, isn't that what you just did?
That's what I just did.
Dude, did you
I
listen?
listen to music.
Oh,
I won't lie to you. I listen to music.
dude, you don't listen to yourself speak?
Every time I talk, I do.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like a problem.
Yeah.
Wow, stand up for yourself, dude.
Oh, yeah. Hey, don't say that about me.
Dude, so it's the dog part of your cardio stuff?
I mean,
or is it just you being a dog owner?
that's kind of just me being having a dog around, but it does help because I'm out for at least like an hour walking around,
Very nice.
jogging a little bit sometimes.
So that you are incorporating it into your workouts, kind of.
Yeah,
then,
but I wouldn't really count it as one.
And you've still been doing the bike lately, Update on that?
Of course.
Oh,
Of
nice.
course.
What a guy.
I've up the resistance just a bit. It's at 4 still, but I'm getting the 7 miles in half an hour, so I'm happy with that for now.
Dude, you gotta keep pushing. If you keep pushing yourself like this, Goku's gonna show up at your front door and try to fight you.
Hey, it's me.
It's like, oh no. Who is that? Open the door. I came to fight someone really strong.
Oh god. Hey, speaking of someone being strong though.
As I'm gonna lie to you guys. I haven't really worked out very much this week or these past 2 weeks. But yesterday I was streaming, right? And I have my bench and stuff. And one of the chatters was talking about he was working out while listening to the stream. And like, you know what? Because of you, I'm gonna do as many reps as I can on the incline bench with just a bar. I haven't bought any of the weights yet because unfortunately my card got deactivated because I got hacked again. I had bad luck.
Got hacked
again, dude. So I haven't bought any actual weights for it, so I was just doing the bar. And I did 60 reps of the bar incline, which I'm pretty sure I could have done more, but since I'm by myself, I racked there. I was like, okay, I'm feeling the burn pretty intensely right now. And I don't want to hurt myself here. So I was pretty proud of that. Honestly, I thought I could only do probably like 50 to 40. So, I impressed myself a little bit. And then I did the bench as well, but I was already pretty tired from the incline. So I only did 50 because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to go past 50 because I'm already dying. So I was pretty impressed with that. I might make that like my weekly routine, or at the end of the week, I see how many I can do. It's pretty good. And then maybe since I'm doing such high reps, I'll burn more fat. Probably not. That's not how it works. I'm not a health expert. Don't listen to me. But oh, that felt pretty good. There's probably no bicep update because I have it shouldn't be there. I think you can see a little bit
Gains.
more now.
Gains.
Dude, but you know what I've always been mad at is that I feel like the tricep grows better for me. Look how muscular that looks compared to the bicep. Oh my god. But like I feel like I grow this very easily, but then my bicep takes forever to grow. It's like the same thing with my legs, dude. I can't grow my legs ever. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
where I
right.
am with that. So, and as you can see, it's slightly cleaner right here. I did not just clean it right now before this video. Don't let anyone lie to you.
He did not just
No,
do it. I did not
no.
just witness him do that. Nope. Mm-mm.
But everything is backed up at the very least. And it's more organized now. So there you go.
Yeah, it's been
What
clean this whole time.
Yeah, this whole time, dude. It's been clean like that for like 2 weeks. Not just 2 minutes, 2 weeks. But
Mhm.
yeah, so those are some good achievements, I would say. And actually I think I've shown you one of the TikToks, but the guy that sits in the ice bath for like a minute every day.
Yeah, you saw
Yeah.
me.
Dude,
You saw me that.
honestly, I get that guy's TikToks a lot, and they're pretty inspirational now. And I was wondering, I went back to like his older videos when he first started doing it, because he's in like day 70 something. And day
Mhm.
like 1 and stuff, he's just chilling. But then like I don't know, at some point like day 50, he just started saying motivational like speeches. And I go back and watch him now. I'm like, wow, this guy's cooking. He's
He's
got a
on to
point.
something.
Yeah. So and it's funny for me. I've always liked hearing like motivational speeches. I think they actually do pump me up pretty well. So it's not, you gonna answer?
Wait, were they knocking? Did you hear that?
I think so.
I didn't hear that.
So yeah. So that's been what I've achieved in these 2 weeks, I guess. Not really too impressive, but you know, small steps help you go a long distance. Wise guy probably said that once. I don't know what wise guy, but a wise guy.
This
Uh,
wise guy.
Dude, I find myself making up stuff a lot, like little sayings, and I don't know. I think it's funny. It's like, one day this will be a quotable thing. I think I told you at work the other day. I was like, yeah, you know, what the hell I say? I said something about sometimes it's wise to be patient, but I said something, but it sounded pretty good. I was like, a man who waits is looked as wise, but the wise man doesn't wait for things to come to him. I said something like in that
It was
sense,
something like that. You're right.
and I said it
Ah,
pretty well. But then
you
this
did.
this
You
guy
said
hit.
it confidently.
I can't say it right now because I just made it up in the spot. But then he hit me with the Uno reverse card, and he told me that I need to go get something done that I've been saying I was gonna get done, but I haven't gotten it done.
Oh, it had something to do with like, yeah, a patient man is wise, but a wise man has no I don't remember, man.
I don't know. I was cooking that day. I ain't cooking right now.
It's you said something profound, and then I hit you with the, well, then why don't you go and do that then?
Yeah, you know. But anyways, the Super Bowl, dude. What you think about the Super Bowl?
Honestly, I did not think the Chiefs were going to win. I was surprised. I was happily surprised because I really thought the Eagles were going to do it. But I'm proud that the Chiefs made it. But I'm sad I didn't win any of my bets.
Well, can't relate. Well, you know about it,
Yeah,
but they
you're
don't know
right.
about it.
That's
So I
true.
don't know if you guys ever seen the squares for like football bets, where it's like it's a grid and there's a score. So I got lucky in the first quarter because I had 7-7, and the first quarter, the end of the first quarter was 7-7, and literally the first play of the second quarter, the Eagles scored, and that was the
I
worst thing
know.
that could happen for me. But luckily, it happened in the second quarter, so I was one play away from losing the big money, dude. So you know, I got pretty
You
lucky.
lucky, lucky bastard.
I also I was cheering for the Chiefs, and I'm pretty superstitious, and I usually lose a lot of sports bet, and I feel like the teams lose because I bet on them. So I bet on the Eagles, and it worked. They lost. It was all part of my grand scheme, dude.
Yes, sir.
And then the bet I had won from the squares covered that loss, so it's all good. I came out positive in the end. So it was
Also,
pretty.
also covered your new shoes.
Yeah, I did. I bought some new shoes. They're pretty nice.
Oh,
Dude,
dude,
have
do
you
you
got
have
any
them?
new shoes?
Yeah,
I
man. Look, I'll show you my new shoes.
do. Oh wow, dude! I have the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
shoes. I'm
Put
just
it.
too lazy to go get them.
We bought the exact same shoes on the same day.
Yeah, dude, we're matching, dude. That's how committed we are to this show. Um, oh, for a second, I thought I wasn't recording. I looked down.
Oh, imagine.
It's because the recording software has the live feed. So if I'm live, it tells me how long I've been live, but then it has recording next to it. And I saw the live one at zeros, and I was like, "Uh oh, I didn't record." But no,
Oh,
no, we're recording. We're recording. Um, yeah. So I thought the Super Bowl overall was a good game in general, though.
it was like that second half was like jam packed. Plus that halftime.
Dude, the
That was
halftime
that was
show, dude.
entertaining.
Yeah, it was pretty good halftime show. I mean, usually I don't care about halftime shows, but I thought that one was pretty good. So
I
you know,
like all the memes of where it looked like it's the it's the
the Smash
Smash
Bros.
the Smash tournament.
It was pretty good. And then after that, after Super Bowl was Valentine's Day, dude. Did you do anything Valentine's? No.
I worked.
Oh wow, dude. Same. Dude,
Yeah.
I got a candy from this dude at my work. What a loser. Oh, it was him. It was that guy right there.
You pointed to the wrong side.
I did. I put it this way. Yeah, that guy right there. Okay. Dude, how do you do it so like you already know? Oh my god.
It's reversed. I just had to learn. But yeah,
Oh,
I got all the employees I worked with on Valentine's Day candies, and then our general manager came in and I got him a coffee. His is only like $2 or $3, so it was about the same price as the candies.
what a nice guy, dude. You know what I did?
Yeah,
I didn't give anyone anything. What a what a
it's
what a
true.
what a jerk, huh?
It's true.
But I
And
got
then I went home. I
oh
did
nice.
nothing.
Dude, you did nothing, dude. Did you play some Harry Potter? Some Hogwarts Legacy?
I I don't know if I did that day, but I've already been playing it.
And how are you liking it so far?
Honestly, I love that game, man. It is so much fun. The combat system's amazing. Like it's so fun to actually just run around and explore, like forget the quest and just look around finding stuff. It's filled with a lot of Easter eggs and like, ooh, this is like something that's in the movies. Or like it was in the books and like you get to see it. And the common rooms for the houses are just freaking epic. I got the lamest one, Gryffindor, sadly, but because that's what I am. But I've been able to see the Hufflepuff one, and I saw videos of like the Slytherin and Ravenclaw one, and they just look epic.
Dang, dude. Is it
Yeah,
gonna make you would you replay the game just to switch houses?
I would if I were to replay the game. I think I do Slytherin because I want to live in the basements.
They live in the basements?
They live in the dungeons.
What the heck? Yeah, I know
Hmm.
nothing about Harry Potter. so is that how it is in the movies too? Or do they like not show that?
No, it's also in the movies.
Oh.
But
So what
hmm,
what would you rate it out of 10? Bias and
out of
everything.
bias and everything,
Yeah.
ooh, probably 8.5.
8.5. And that's you being biased.
8.5. It's me being biased. I feel like if I wasn't biased, maybe 6.5 at most, because like the combat after you learn like the initial spells is very linear. There's definitely things you can do. Like an enemy will be casting their spell, and you can interrupt them, and causes a unique reaction, but like there's only a very limited amount of that. And plus, like you can't upgrade your wand at all. You can upgrade some spells, and like that's kind of it. Your main gear stat increases come from your clothes, which is like it's fine, but it's okay. The leveling system is only based on like finding collectibles and completing quests, which is like I feel like it's fun, especially for a game like a Harry Potter game where you can run around collecting stuff, catching spells. But I feel like it takes way too long to like unlock your broom. Like at least like 7 to 8 hours until you could start flying.
Oh man. I
Yeah.
thought that would be like something they give you right away.
No, you have to like work your way to it. And that's only like maybe a quarter, at most a third of the way through the game.
Have you finished the game?
No, no, no. I haven't played a whole lot recently, only because when I come home from work, I usually hang out with my roommates, and on my days off, I sleep in, and sometimes I'll play that game, or sometimes I'll play something else, or sometimes I'll leave and do something completely different.
Man, dude.
So
And
I'm taking my time.
when would you say you started like playing games? At what age?
Probably when I was like 4 or 5. As soon as I could remember, I've always been playing
So
games.
so you learn to talk and you learn the game, dude. Is that
I
basically what
I
happened?
learned the talking game,
Oh, nice.
talk walking game at the same time. I crawled my way over to the controls.
Yeah. It's funny because for me, apparently I started playing games like same age. Like I might have been younger, but my sister they had a Nintendo for her, like the original, and she would like
The
teach me how to
handheld
play.
one, the little
No, like
box one.
the NES itself,
That
not a Game Boy,
oh
like the original Nintendo. So it's like
oh
the little black and gray control, and it has like A
that
and B. That's it.
one.
So I had she had taught me how to play that one, and then apparently taught me how to play it, and all of a sudden I just became addicted to it from a young age. And it's true because I can't remember a time like in my life where I didn't play video games. I think they've just always been part of my life all my life. The difference being though is like kind of what you just said is like when I was younger, I'd wake up and I'm like, I'm gonna go play. Like that was the first thing that I would do in the morning. I'd go turn it on, play, get yelled at, go get ready for something, and then I'd go get ready or whatever. I get back home. The first thing I want to do is turn it on, play games. I used to be so addicted. It was pretty bad back then. But now it's like if I get home from something, I'm like, I just want to go lay down. And
I
I was
want to
like,
rest.
and I'm just like, I don't get it because when I was younger, I told myself like I'm never gonna be like that. But then now that I'm older, I'm like, how did this happen to me? It's like, no, I've become the thing I said I would never. But I
Look
like
at you,
look
you
at
who were
you.
once so proud. Go now and
You
forever
disgust
stay.
me. Dude, totally, dude. Like it just happened. I don't know. Like sometimes I be playing games and I think it's gotten worse since I started streaming too. Cause now it's like
Mhm.
sometimes I'll start the game on stream and then there's a part of my head that's like, yeah, you can't keep playing this unless you're streaming. But I'm like, I don't want to start streaming right now. So now it's even getting even worse. I don't have like
Oh
games I
my.
can play for like my own pleasure. It's like
Mhm.
I feel like I gotta stream everything I play. And it's kind of like a bad thing.
Dude, side tangent. Get Terraria and let's play that together.
Dude,
You don't have
no,
to stream that. Let's just play Terraria.
no. I don't
I
even know what
love
that
that
is.
game.
It's been described as flat Minecraft to me.
Side scroller Minecraft, basically.
And why would I play that when I could
But
just play Minecraft?
because it's a different game.
but
It's
then I gotta learn it.
not hard.
I guess. I
Plus, you
guess.
get guns and magic.
Dang. Guns?
There's
You get
guns in the
magic
game.
guns?
There are magic guns too,
Oh
yes.
wow. They combine them. They're geniuses.
They really are. Anyways, that was side tangent.
But yeah. Um I don't know. I guess I don't know what it was about games back then. I just wanted to play them all the time. Because it's pretty basic. First game I ever played was Mario. that I can remember. But I also remember playing like
64?
no Mario, like original, like
OG
eight eight
Mario?
8-bit Mario, dude.
Damn.
And I just remember the do 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 do. But honestly, I think the console I played the most when I was little was the Super Nintendo. I think
Mhm.
that's where I become a gamer, an actual gamer, because that's when like original Nintendo is just like mainly platformers, but then you get a
Yeah,
Super Nintendo, and then all of a sudden there's somewhat racing games. They're not amazing racing games, but like
they
F
were there.
yeah F-Zero and like Mario Kart. And like I didn't play too many racing games. I'm not a big racing game person, but they existed. And then there's like fighting games too. I mean, basically the most historic fighting game of all time. Without this game, other fighting games don't exist the way they do. Is like Street Fighter Two. So I was like, and I'm really into fighting games too. I don't play them as often anymore because like everything's so competitive now with like online, and I get like really mad because people like dedicate their lives to this game and then they beat me up, and I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. But even like the FPS games, they were born in like the Super Nintendo era because they have like the Doom and like there are some games where I go into like a first person mode. It was awful. I thought it was
Yeah.
awful back then,
Duke
but
Nukem.
Duke Nukem exactly. So it's like, what the heck? Like, just so much evolved from the freaking Super Nintendo era. Obviously,
Mhm.
it wasn't just like the Super Nintendo, but it was like just that era of gaming. Like,
That was a big kickoff.
yeah, and because I mean, before like games, they didn't really have like stories either. Well, I mean, I guess in the NES they did, but like I don't know. Like you think of arcade games, it's all about getting the high score. But then
Yeah,
once like home consoles like start existing, there's like a little bit of a narrative, and then now you play a game nowadays, it's like basically a movie, a playable movie half the time. I
yeah.
I remember my parents telling me like, "Are you watching a movie? Or you're playing the game?" And I'm like, "Playing the game." Like, what do you mean,
Boomers.
boomers, dude? But technically, aren't you like, are you millennial or are you Gen Z?
I'm technically a Gen Z.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Gen Z, dude.
Yeah.
What a little. Wow, who got me working with this kid, huh?
I
Dude, I'm
I
millennial, dude.
I've caught myself multiple times thinking like, man, if I was born after in like the year 2003, 2004, I would have been an iPad kid without a doubt.
Ah, dude.
I'll be playing some video game and on my second monitor I'll be having a video playing and then I won't be paying attention to half of it. And then someone will walk in and I'm talking to them while playing the game and watching something going on. And I'm like, I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty bad sometimes when it comes to that.
Honestly, I think I would be too. But the thing is like, for me, they make fun of like people that like they're on their phones while they're eating. But for me, I like kind of did that when I was younger because I'd be watching TV while I ate food. So like that
Yeah.
would be the equivalent back then with technological.
Yeah, I watched TV and TV shows while I ate my food.
I think for me it was weird when I would go to a friend's house and they didn't watch TV while they ate dinner, and I was like, "Wait, what?" It's
Yeah, I
like
just
you
sit
guys,
around and
you guys talk to each other.
talk.
To me, it was so weird because well, in the house I grew up to, we didn't have like dinner together. Like my mom would make food and everyone would like grab food, but then they'll go to
And
their
then
rooms. Yeah,
scramble.
yeah. Like we didn't sit at the dinner table or anything like that. The only
Yeah,
time we would like sit together and eat is we would go get like Chinese food or something. That's
or
like
holidays.
yeah. But yeah, I never like really sat down for dinner. So when I started going like I got older and I started going like friends' house and they would invite me to stay, I'm like, what? Like what is this? What is this
You guys,
concept?
you guys just sit around and eat, and talk. I know.
So
I never really experienced that either because very rarely when I was younger and lived with my mom we would do that. But it was typically like, here's food. Go find something to do now. You could sit and talk if you want. And I was like, no.
yeah. And then for me, I guess what the family would do was like the cookouts. So that everyone would just
Mm,
be like outside and I guess it's kind of the equivalent, but they're just outside chilling. They're like to them, it's not like, a
It's a whole different vibe though when it's a cookout
yeah.
because
But
that's more of like you're intending to like hang around with other people and talk to them.
it's funny. The few times I've had a cookout, I feel like man, how did my parents do it back then? Like this, I do not get the same vibe. It always ends up with everyone like going inside, and then usually we're playing like some kind of game, like whether it's a board game or like we're playing like the Jackpot games or something. So I'm like, oh my god, I can't just like stay outside
And
and I don't
it's a
know.
bit of a different generation, and also like cookouts at your place are kind of hard to do to hang outside.
No, well, yeah, obviously, yeah. So I don't know. It's like so funny how like generations change so drastically like that. So I don't know.
I'm sure if like I had a cookout at my place, we'd be able to do it like all outside as long as there's still daylight. Because as soon as the light goes down, that's it. We have to go inside because there's no outside lights.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's no
Hmm.
outlets out there either.
And now we just sound like people that don't go outside.
Yeah, I
Oh
just went on
man,
a walk.
true. But I've been wanting to take like a camping trip on my own, like on my own. I don't know. I just
Oh my
want to
god,
see if I can survive in the wilderness,
that sounds like the start of a horror movie.
and then that's when I go missing.
Oh
No,
no.
not really. I don't know. I think I could survive in the wild for at least a day, like comfortably, and after that, be like, ah, damn it, I'm in some deep shit now. But I feel like I'd have the tools to do that kind of stuff. I don't
I
know where
wouldn't.
this thought came from, but it just did. I think I got offended at myself saying that I'm probably an indoor person all the time, and I'm like, no, I can go outside and survive. I know I can. I mean, the last time I went fishing, I almost caught a fish with just fishing line and a water bottle. Well,
What the?
obviously I had like a lure on it, but I was pretty mad because my cousin, his fishing rods were like tangled and they're like breaking. And so I was like, you know what, you fix that. And then I just got like fishing line and I cut a hole in the water bottle and then like I just threaded it through it. And then so I just had like a little like thing throwing in the water. And I had the fish hit my lure, but apparently I didn't tie the string tight enough on the lure and it just came off. And then I was like, oh man, like if I would have tightened that lure stronger, I probably would have caught the fish right there and I would have probably looked like a freaking genius or something.
MacGyver.
I'm Bear Grylls and I gotta find food. I would have looked so badass, but then no, took the damn lure and I was like, oh man, that was like probably the most like disappointed I felt in myself. Like, why didn't I tie that knot better? It's like, oh man. And it's funny. I watch videos on knots all the time, and then this is the one time where I didn't apply any of those. So I was like, oh man, come on, what a
The other
clown.
day you were showing me not videos. I'm like, why are you showing me this? You said, I don't know, man, it might be helpful one day. I was like, okay.
Yeah, dude. Come on, dude. It's funny because when I was younger, I used to make fun of the Boy Scouts. There's a big part of me that wish I had done it. Because it's like it's fun. I just laughed at like how formal they act. But like the activities they did was like cool. It was like, yeah, we're gonna go canoeing for 20 miles. I was like, whoa, that sounds cool. But I don't know. I like the outdoor stuff. I just don't know how to do half of it.
Mm,
But
I
I know
don't
how
do
to do
any of it.
camping and fishing. I just don't know how to do the whole like, okay, this mushroom's poisonous, don't eat this, and
Yeah.
what? But I don't know. I feel like I could go camping by myself and not die. But man, maybe that's on my to do list this year. Take a weekend and go camping. The only problem is I don't have the car for that. I would have to go to like a
True.
campsite, but that doesn't count as much. And then I'm also
Yeah.
scared of wildlife. So if I see a snake, if I see a snake, I'm gonna be freaking out. Like, oh
Nah,
crap.
I'd be worried about a coyote.
Nah. Uh, okay, a coyote would definitely mess me up, but I wouldn't be as scared of a coyote. I'd be terrified of a bear and like a mountain lion or something.
Okay, yeah. The mountain lion seems like the most reasonable one.
I'd be terrified of those two. I'd be terrified of a snake, even though like half the time they don't really attack you. They just kind of run away. But I'm just scared of reptiles. And then besides that, I feel like everything else I could handle. Which doesn't sound too hard, you know. People usually they make camping sound like it's super like survival, but really you're just chilling by a fire half the time, or if there's a lake, you're just at the lake fishing or something. Oh, but gutting and like cooking your own fish that you caught, I feel like that's where people like, oh yeah, I can't do that. I feel like I can do that
I just don't
easily.
know how to like cut it up. Like I wouldn't have a problem like cutting it and like gutting it and like taking the scales off. I just don't know how to properly do it.
Hmm. That's it, dude. I'm gonna take you. We're gonna go. We're gonna go catch one, and I'm gonna make you do it. Well, the goal would be catch two, and then I'm gonna make you do the second one. Like, look, this is how you do it. Yeah, I'll be a teacher. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta become the survival and then start teaching people. That's my future job one day.
Yeah. You'll be a Boy Scout counselor without ever having been a Boy Scout.
I think one time I was talking about it, and I was like, man, they should make like an adult version of those Boy Scouts for like people that like didn't have the ability to join when they're younger.
Didn't have the means to, yeah.
Yeah, so like you can sign up for like, well, I guess it goes back to another one, like an adult summer camp where you can like go just chill and like relive like childhood kind of stuff that people used to do.
But it'd be
Some
fun because you could also have alcohol.
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't advise that, but
Kind of true. That's kind of cheap. Probably shouldn't be drinking while out trying to survive.
but yeah, it'd be like really cool to like have like did you miss out as this as a child? Well, now's your opportunity to take like a weekend off and like take a trip and like be educated on this kind of stuff so you can eventually do it on your own. That's like such a good pitch in my opinion.
I'm sure there's something like that, like survival course classes they could take as an adult.
It's true, but I don't know. I think for me, it's more than a course, but like a club, I guess.
Yeah,
As
yeah, I know what you mean. Because the course is more of like a very class educational type thing, where like uh something like a club or like a group that does it like once a month or something is like that's more of like a friendly like group activity thing you're doing, having fun with it
yeah, and then
while learning on the side.
I also feel like for people our generation that have a harder time like going out and like befriending people, it'd be like kind of easier way. I don't know. Well, I don't feel like I have that problem, but then again, I don't really want to ever hang out with new people. So I feel like that'd be a cool thing. It'd
That's why
just
I
be
barely
hard.
hang out with
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I'm surprised I even gave you this time right now. Yeah, dude. Pack your bags. You're off the show next week.
All right,
Just
see you
just
later.
just becoming big dog. Big dog podcast. but yeah, that's why I should start on is adult scouts.
Yeah, I don't know about the name. You might get sued.
Is there something? Wait, what?
I don't think
Why?
there's anything called adults. I don't think there's anything called adult scouts, but I feel like that's too close to Boy Scouts.
Hmm. But I don't even think the Boy Scouts exist anymore. I think it's just the Scouts of America now.
Oh, true. That's right. I forgot about that whole controversy.
Yeah. So, what would be the name here? I'm trying to think. Hmm.
Mm,
It's too much work. We'll leave it down
yeah.
to the comments.
Leave a suggestion in the comments down below. And make sure while you're down there you like and subscribe.
Oh, dude, look, this guy's a pro now. You know what? You're hired. You can come back next week.
What the
Oh my god.
It's
I think you peaked your mic. I didn't even hear you half of that. What the heck? But
nice.
yeah. I don't know. We got a little. I think off on my little script down here we got a little off topic, but it was pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was a good tangent.
So trying to think what else. What else can we segue? I think that's pretty much it. It's been like 40 minutes almost. So I think that was good talk.
Good talk. Good
Mu-
talkings.
Half of it was improvised, but That's
At
how
the
you
last
know.
20 minutes.
That's how you know we got the full honest side of it. You know, no full script here. It's all genuine. This is how we feel.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's tell your friends. You know, these guys are genuine.
They're
They
real.
they ain't fake. They're relatable.
Real people with real thoughts.
All right, but yeah, like he said earlier, go hit that like button, the subscribe, the bell, and then comment what you would name your adult Boy Scout thing club. You know, just leave a comment, and then yeah, see you guys next week. Probably, hopefully, not promised, but hopefully.
Never
Bye.
promised. Always hopeful.
Yeah, sure. Sure. All right. Guys, take it easy. Goodbye.
Bye bye.